Hello guys, so the topic of today's video is concurrency problem. Now in the previous videos we have already seen the temporary update problem, lost update problem and repeatable read problem, and now in this video we'll be seeing phantom read problem. Okay, now before considering this example we'll see some real-time scenario. Now suppose there's some family function at your relative's house but you don't want to go. So you convince your parents that you want to study at home and you don't want to go to that function. So your parents also gets convinced and they are like, okay, fine, study for your exams. So we'll just go to the function. Okay. So now you're alone at the home. You're just chilling out. You're like, I can study later on. Just chill out for some time. So you start the television, you start watching some cinema on the Z cinemas, and then you go to the washroom for some time, and when you come back, you see that the television is been switched off. Okay, so as you're only person in the house, you haven't switched off the television. So who have? So now you're kind of scared, and you're like there might be somebody else also in the house. So what you do is you just give call to your friend and ask them to accompany you, right? So something kind of that is happening over here as well in this example. Now there are two transactions T1 and T2. Now T1 starts the execution. It reads the value of A from the database and brings it into the buffer. Then the context switch happens. T2 gets the chance to execute. T2 reads the value of A, which is 100. Okay. And then what does T1 does is T1 deletes the data item A entirely, right? That is from the buffer as well as from the database. And then when the context switch happens and T2 gets the chance to execute, T2 executes a read A statement. Okay, because of some reason it just wants to read the value of data item A again, and then what it sees is there's no data item A present, neither in buffer nor in database, right? So T2 again really gets very confused. He's like, I'm the only one executing over here, I haven't deleted the data item A, then who have, right? As according to the isolation property of the transaction, every transaction thinks that they are the only one who are executing in the system, and there's nobody else executing along with them. So T2 really gets confused, and finally T2 aborts its execution. Fine. So this is the phantom read problem. Uh, when T2 tries to reread the value of the data item, the data item itself is been deleted from the system, and therefore it cannot read that data item, and therefore finally aborts its execution. Right? To summarize, phantom read problem is when a transaction reads a variable once, but when it tries to read that same variable again, an error occurs saying that variable does not exist. Okay, fine. So that's it for today's video. Let's stop over here. Please do write your feedback in the comment section. Thank you.